Hello everyone, welcome back to MIA TV. You join me here in session on Decoy. It's second weekend in August, so the weather's a bit odd to be honest, very windy, so apologies if the sound is a bit odd. So what are we here to look at today? If, like me, over the years you've collected, various different storage buckets and so on and so forth for your carping, you'll have ended up with a lot of these, generic white buckets. And they do the job, nothing wrong with them, but maybe there is something better out there that's a bit more practical, maybe even, dare I say it, a little bit more carpy. So we're going to look at a couple of options today. And the first one is this, which is just a generic round bucket. Decent handle, decent capacity. This is the larger of two buckets that MIA sell. I can't remember what the capacity is. I think it's in around 22 litres, something like that. But good sturdy bucket, lid seals very well, good sturdy handle on it, and the camo pattern, while it's not strictly necessary, it's a nice touch. It's a lot more discreet on the bank than your standard white buckets. So that one there, I don't have a price to hand. I'm sure we'll pop it up on the info on the screen. I think it's in around 8 or 9 quid. So second option here, again, looks very standard. It's just a black tub from Fox. You're looking thinking, well, yeah, it's just another tub, so what? Well, actually, this one has a couple of unique advantages over and above the standard round bucket. The two big things that I noticed when I started using these was the fact that when you go to pack the car, because they're rectangular shape, they actually pack in the car much better. There's less wasted space, which is always useful. They stack really nicely, nice and stable, so that's a huge boon for me anyway. I'm sure we've all had the same issue trying to pack round buckets into a car and fit stuff in around them, but don't have that problem with this one. Another huge advantage of the shape is that these fit really, really nicely into freezers. If I'm going to use particles, what I tend to do is prepare them in advance and freeze them down. Round buckets generally don't tend to fit in freezers very well, and I don't like putting particles into a freezer just in a bag. You tend to get freezer burn, they're more difficult to manage. I prefer to put them in the freezer in buckets, and these rectangular buckets are absolutely excellent for that. The third thing, which I can't show you unfortunately because I haven't got it yet, Fox do a really, really nice bag that these tubs fit into. It's designed, I would say, primarily at the floater market because there's some pockets on the front to strap. Really nice utilitarian piece of kit. So, this bag slots straight into it and perfect for handling all your floater requirements. Biscuits, whatever you're going to use, and all your line, hooks, floats, etc. fit in the pockets on the front. Really, really nice bit of kit. I look forward to reviewing that maybe at some point in the future. So this is the larger of two buckets that's available. Again, I think, no, it doesn't say it on it. I think this is 18 or 20 litres, and there is a slightly smaller one which is in the 14 to 15 litre range. But nice size. Black, not very carpy, but it's practical. I think it's better than the white on the bank to myself, but there you go. If I had one criticism of this particular tub, is that the handle isn't as strong as I'd like it to be. If you're using light components like pellet, chum mix or something like that, it's absolutely not an issue. But when the bucket is full of prepared particles, it does feel the weight of it. Now, fair enough, you're probably not going to be carrying these long distance. You'll tend to have them up on your barrow or whatever, but it's just something to consider. Yeah. So this one here, as I say, is the larger of the two and comes in a few cents under a tenner. So very nice buckets, highly utilitarian, and very much better, in my opinion, than the standard white bucket. This has been MIA TV.